I wanted to go over Luke Skywalker and his lightsaber in Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. I thank you all so very much for the kind support that is greatly appreciated. Now, one of the biggest questions for The Last Jedi all has to do with Luke Skywalker using a lightsaber. Now, back in May of 2016, during production for The Last Jedi over in Ireland, locals did spot Hamill going up against Driver using a green rod against the traditional red crossguard lightsaber that Kylo Ren uses, or he wields it. And a lot of us were always wondering here, does Luke Skywalker actually use the green lightsaber, because Hamill was spotted by the locals over there using a green rod. Even Mark Hamill himself, alright, hinted that he will be using a lightsaber on British GQ in The Last Jedi.
Ooh, that's edging into dodgy questions. Do I use a lightsaber in the new one? We'll have to wait for it.
And aside from all of that, he was also in a leaked video telling the people of how he actually went to classes for The Last Jedi and how they would actually tell him to do the lightsaber drills.
Well, I know, but we go to classes and that's all we do. They go, let's do the lightsaber drill.
The biggest question of all for me and for a lot of other people out there is that when it comes to the green rod, it could mean two things. Two things, absolutely. It could either mean A, that Luke Skywalker is in fact using that traditional green lightsaber ever since Return of the Jedi, the last time that we saw it, or B, that green rod that Mark Hamill was actually using on set will actually serve as chroma key. In case you guys are not aware of chroma key, green screen, they can take that color away and insert another color and make it blue, yellow, red, etc. Now, if they were to make it blue, which is a great possibility because of the poster that we actually got for Luke Skywalker and Rey, alright? In those posters, both Rey and Luke Skywalker are wielding the same exact hilt, the original Skywalker lightsaber hilt. The lightsaber that once belonged to Anakin Skywalker before his turn to the dark side of the Force. Now, if they were to go the blue lightsaber route for Luke Skywalker, it's actually quite possible because I could just see it now. There's a lot of rumors and leaks out there suggesting that Kylo Ren defeats Rey and Luke Skywalker takes over Rey's position and combats his nephew. So if Rey is to be defeated, alright, the Skywalker lightsaber is going to be laying there on the ground. Luke Skywalker could easily pick it up or, use the Force to take it from the ground to his hand and use the blue Skywalker lightsaber, and that in itself could very well be a parallel to The Empire Strikes Back, using the family Skywalker lightsaber up against somebody from his own bloodline. So in Empire, he used it against his father, and then in The Last Jedi, also the second film in another trilogy, would be using it up against his nephew. So they could really use that as a tool to create this parallel for Luke Skywalker by using that same exact hilt of going up against a family member. So in Empire, it was his father. Last Jedi, it would be his nephew. They could go that route. Or, alright, that green rod is simply the green lightsaber that we actually saw in Return of the Jedi. If they were to go the blue route, though, alright, it does raise a lot of questions. If Luke Skywalker is to only use the blue lightsaber, it really makes one question what happened to his green lightsaber. They could use the old Jedi books as a way to justify Luke's actions of tossing the green lightsaber. Maybe way back then, the ancient Jedi didn't use lightsabers, or maybe lightsabers did exist back then and they didn't believe in it back then. And after a while, as the Jedi went through time, they kind of lost their way and they used lightsabers, and who knows where, their beliefs could have went, but Luke Skywalker at the First Jedi Temple finds, alright, the earliest times of the Jedi where they didn't use lightsabers and that it should not be used. That could be a way to justify Luke's actions of tossing the green one hence forcing him to use the family lightsaber as it lays next to Rey on the ground, defeated by the sinister Kylo Ren. So guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this. Which lightsaber will Luke Skywalker use? Will it be the blue one or the green one? And honestly, let me know what you think, guys. Which one do you think would be better for the story in The Last Jedi? Let me know in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again. No.